want. But running is loud, so you won't be able to stealthily run unless you're really good at stealth. I usually make a -4 if you're running. Um, During each action, if you want to, you can attack up to your weapon's maximum rate of fire. So the weapons haven't been listed at all, but you can use the book to find out the rate of fire of most weapons. I will, tell you, of course, if you ask. If you, I think, might have some weapons on you already. Let me double check to see if you have an Armalite 44 and an Arasaka Minami um, submachine gun. So you have a heavy pistol, submachine gun. You have a mono knife, and you also have a heavier armor jacket, which you can change into if you want to. So it has an SP rating.
Where am I seeing that? I'm looking at my inventory. Do I have to type that in?
No, I just telling you that you have that. It's not written in the inventory, but if you want to, I will write them in there for you.
Type that in. Can you say that again real quick? Heavier
So,
armor jacket.
Yeah, the heavy armor jacket has an SP of 18. The downside of the heavy armor jacket is that it causes an encumbrance value of 1, so it will subtract from your reflex to wear it. Makes you slower, basically. So it give you a couple more points, maybe, I don't know, 4 more points, possibly. I'm not even sure it does that. It might just give you 1 more point. I don't know. It's probably not worth it. Oh no, it does give you 4 more points. It gives you 4 plus. Let's see here. What's the difference in 12 and 18? 6. I think that's going to give you. It'll bring you up to 22, which is only 3 more points. And then you subtract 1 from your reflex. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, but you can choose. Keep in mind that the heavy armor jacket still only covers your torso and arms. It doesn't change your legs or your head. Gives you 3 more SP points. Yeah, and then it subtracts 1 from your reflex. That's how that one would work for you. But the Armalite 44, I think a couple of people in your party do have some AP ammo that they could share with you. But otherwise, your Armalite has a max damage, I think, of 2d6 plus 3, and a rate of fire of 2. I could be wrong. Let me double check that.
I've posted them in
The Armalite only has a rate of fire of 1. And it has a maximum. I guess it can only hold 8 rounds per magazine. Oh, but nice to know, 4d6 plus 1 damage, not 2d6. It does carry quite a wallop. But I would still shoot for the head because, a lot of people are wearing armor and it might not penetrate everyone.
So like a hand cannon, I'm guessing.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit. At 46, now keep in mind that your SP rating on your chest is 19. So you'd have to practically roll 3, 4, 5s in order to, beat your own SP rating, right?
the.
So that's not easy to do. Yeah, so those AP rounds are pretty handy. Otherwise, shoot for the face, can't go wrong with that. Now, if someone's wearing a helmet, sometimes the visor's down and that will protect them. So you might, even with the face shot, if they're wearing a helmet, it's still probably less than 50% that you're going to hit them in a vital area, but you can still try. So you would know all that being a solo. You tend to, fight dirty, I guess. Being a special ops trained, you probably know about these things. All right. So, any questions so far? Oh, thanks for helping out there, Bill. So,
No problem.
Armalite, he's written in there on your armor and weapons. Now, there are some macros. If you look in the combat tab, I think you see the weapons add button. Now, if you just click on the inventory. The combat tab has a weapons. You can add stuff to there. And you see the skill there. So if we put the skill was handgun, and then put in all the different things. What does the Armalite have as far as weapon especially is it? 0?
I think it's a 0. Yeah, it's a 0.
Steel ability is A, 12 millimeter. Damage is 46 plus 1. So you put these little macros together, and when you click on targeted roll or roll for the Armalite, running so that we do not want to serve. But basically, this could work with anything that has the same stats. So we put very heavy pistol in 2. Ammo is going to be 8. Fire is 1. Reliability, I think it's very. There's different ratings. I know it's standard. Okay. And the range is all for pistols is always 50. But the range is calculated as long range. Half of that is going to be 25. Half of that is 12 and a half. So anything over 12 meters is going to be considered medium range. Short range is going to have a difficulty rating of 15 to hit. So you're probably automatically going to hit anything that's a short range. Anything that's within 12 to 13 meters, you're probably going to hit without even having to roll. Well, you could always fumble. So on a natural roll of 1, something bad happens. All right, so watch what happens when I click on the roll here. Roll button, nothing happens. Okay. Try to do, nope. Oh, that's because there's a modifier. So when the modifier says 0, it's fine, but we're going to give you a +3 because you have smart gun length, you have targeting scope. It's going to give you a +3. So look at that. Critical success. I already had like a natural 7. What was it? The natural 20. Because you had
location 3. What is the location 3?
So the hit locations work like this. Basically, 0 is the head. Or no, 0 is not the head. Sorry, 0 is the ankle. 1 is the head. 2 is the chest. 2, 3, and 4 actually are the torso. 5 and 6 are the left and right arm. 7, 8 is the right leg. 9 and 10 is the left leg. So basically, you can memorize those or look them up again.
A really easy way to figure out where you've been shot or where you're shooting someone is to go to your combat tab and mouse over the text, because the text displays a little box that indicates which hit location it is. So if I
see.
The best day that you could have joined us to play. It's just us, and we get to go over all the rules.
yeah.
I'm serious.
I bet.
Good timing then.
I bet this wasn't exactly what you expected for your first session.
No, I'm happy that you're joining us, and I'm glad to have another player because honestly, people have been kind of like, I don't know, like pulling teeth to get into play. So hopefully you enjoy playing and play more.
Yeah.
Join us more regularly.
Right. So let's go with the rules for. So let's go with the rules for like 4 more hours, and it'll be fine.
If you want, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I really just want to give you as much assistance in understanding how to play, so that way it's enjoyable to you.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I think I've got enough of an overview of the basics. Like, honestly, looking at the rulebook and these, I don't think I'm gonna get really into the crunchiness of it until.
Oh no! Oh god!
Yeah,
no.
I'd rather just jump into it and try to get a feel for like how the scenario plays out.
Yeah, sure. I was also using this as kind of an excuse to set up some macros for you, so that way you wouldn't have to. Because now what you do is click on either of those 2 buttons, and then you'll ask, okay, how much would I put in the modifier? And whatever you do, don't put a plus sign in there. You can put a minus in a number or just the number.
Yeah,
If you put a
yeah,
plus in there, it'll break the macro.
yeah, bad things happen.
Okay, wait. Sorry. Let me see here. So 2 buttons we're talking about: targeted roll and roll, and then the macro, the modifier we're talking about is the input field next to autofire, correct?
No, there's a window that pops up once you click on one of those 2 buttons. You can just practice. Try clicking on it. Yeah, it's going to ask you for any modifiers. Now, sometimes there are modifiers, and I'll tell you. Okay, you have an overall modifier of -3 after we calculate all the modifiers. Or maybe because you click targeted roll, we've already included all the modifiers that you're going to have, so it'll automatically give you a -4 when you click on the targeted roll. It'll also ask you where are you targeting. I think maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But yeah, usually people say head. Sometimes you target something else. No big deal. Whatever you want to target, it's fine. Then you're going to type in that modifier. Sometimes it's a 0, so just go ahead and click enter as if it were 0. There are some changes we'll have to make to your macros to account for the fact that you are using the smart gun link and that you are also using targeting scope. So go ahead and do that. When you click on the modifiers right below the macro, see you have targeting scope, smart gun link, all these tools, aka goggles. All right. So usually, I don't do any of the other ones, but you can also do those too. We'll just add them as we need them. So right now, it's already added in the smart gun goggles and targeting scope because you're probably going to have those anyway. And if you clicked on a target, you would have to click on a target in the room before you can use the targeting roll. And then the roll button will always work. It will ask you your options modifier. So I just click 0 and get the idea. There you go. You got a headshot there. Nice one.
Cool. I shot myself in the
head. All right. Well, hopefully now you can roll over the attack number, and you can see that it already. Maybe it didn't add yours, but.
Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, 1d10 plus 7 plus 10. So it's okay. That's what you mean by crunching the numbers for you.
Yeah. So it already added in basically that you have a +3 because of the modifiers. Yeah, and the first one I added. So you notice that the +3 comes at the end. When you look at my first roll, and then if you look at my last roll, you can see that the +3 came before the end. You can see that it was added as part of the macros. Anyway, yeah, that's the software is working. So basically, we can create macros for any weapon. You can just enter in the stats from the book. Sometimes, rather than entering them in from the book, I'll just tell them to you. You can type them into the chat, and you can enter in your macros that way. But obviously, creating a macros is going to make it a lot faster for doing any kind of attacking.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll have to do the number crunching in our head, which is fun to do that as well. All right, so let's go ahead and recap what happened in our last session. I'm going to go ahead and I record these just mostly because that's the way we can remember what happened, because sometimes we forget. But I'll do my intro. Hey, welcome back. It's another Friday night for Fuffle. We're here with a new player. He's going to be playing Ice Pick for us. Go ahead and introduce yourself. And Bill, if you wouldn't mind filling them in on what's going down. There's puke all over the floor in the next room. You guys might have to roll a cool check to keep from puking yourselves.
Ice Pick never pukes. Should I introduce myself, or about you just say Ice Pick?
Yeah, you are Ice Pick as far as I know.
Either or, really.
Part of Ice Pick. This is my edition. Please hire me.
Yes. So essentially, this is a bit of a long exposition dump. So after the shootout at the nightclub, we were taken to see some of the Russian mob, which was perfect. But yes, the main Russian mobster man, whose name I forget, Alexei?
I think his name is Yakov.
Yakov. So Yakov expressed a lot of interest in the canister that was dug out of the sea, which was held by Otto, which is this man, the dead man. And we were sent to go persuade him to part with it. Unfortunately, when we got here, we saw bloody footprints. We checked inside and we found this. He's dead. He's very dead. He's probably been tortured. So, yeah. But yes.
Well, I would like for you guys to both make a cool check again.
Oh,
to make
God.
sure, so that you don't lose your lunch, because now the dog has started to lap up the puke that Console has ejected onto the floor after seeing the dead body.
I had a feeling this would happen.
All right. Well, you roll under your cool and you keep your lunch, but I think Jax ends up losing his. But Ice Pick, he keeps his down at the big gulp.
Ice Pick never pukes unless he wants to.
Wait.
All right. A little bit more puke on the floor.
Oh,
God. The dog starts lapping it up.
God damn it.
Console's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. I can't even. He walks out to the front door here. He starts to try to open the door here to get some fresh air. He manages to get it open. He walks out. There seems to be a big wooden, I guess, deck that extends out into the bay there a little bit.
Yeah.
The sea breeze air and the bright sunshine blinds you a little bit as he opens up the door, and the hallway is flooded with natural light and sea air.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
This guy seems to live in a cave most of the time. It's pretty dark in here.
I'm gonna walk in and check Otto's body. Can I?
Yeah, he's dead. You can roll. I guess either awareness notice or diagnose illness. If you're going to roll diagnose illness and you don't have that as a skill, then suffer a -3 to your roll. But the diagnose illness needs a much lower difficulty level to succeed. The awareness notice needs a much higher. So yeah, you just notice that he's been kind of filleted open, with some knife cuts. It's like it looks like he was gruesomely cut open several times.
Oh, that's not great. That's not great at all. Can I search the body and see if I find anything?
Yeah, you find some body parts.
Okay.
Looks like a finger. You're not quite sure.
Oh God. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome in there.
Yeah.
It looks like they were maybe trying to get some information out of him, but he wasn't talking.
Can I look around the room and see if it's been see if they've been looking for anything?
Yeah, the place looks trash. The trash is out of the basket and all over the floor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the place has been ripped apart.
Yeah. I presume the computer's on.
No, the computer is not on.
Oh, right. Okay.
In fact, I think the hard drive's missing.
Oh, right. Okay. Great. Okay. I'll walk back to the dog and say, "Who did this, boy?"
All right, the dog wags his tail and looks up at you expectantly, like you got food for him or something.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay. He is also wounded behind his head. Looks like he was shot.
Somebody shot the fucking... Okay, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's bleeding. He probably needs first aid.
Sorry, interjecting here. Do I just kind of come in and call my action, or wait for? Is this still Bill's turn? How does this?
No, you can interject at any point. We're not in combat, so there's no turns happening. You've basically been hanging out in the hallway, kind of not really doing much.
Stoically. As is Ice Pick's demeanor.
Well, and to tell you what, this other guy here, he's basically just like kind of hanging out too. He's not really doing much either. You guys are there for the combat. You guys aren't really problem solvers. Console is the other one with any brains, and he can't even go in that room. So you guys are kind of just like checking him out as he's like freaking out on the, the front porch.
This pick will continue to stand stoically in the corridor and keep an eye out for any near duels.
Yeah, you just followed a bunch of bloody footprints into here, coming from the south end of the building, into that garage area.
Yeah,
I didn't mark any of them because I thought it would kind of be a little extra. But basically, you followed a few faint bloody footprints all the way from there up into the hallway over here. It looks like somebody was probably got blood on their shoes as they were walking out. So, you saw footprints all the way out to the outdoors. If there are ne'er-do-wells, they've probably hidden themselves pretty well in that room, because otherwise they would probably have left footprints as well. But you can roll tracking just in case. If you want to see if maybe your intuition is right or wrong, you can use your tracking skill to see if these prints lead anywhere else, maybe.
I will wait for...
I don't know that you actually have tracking as a skill. Generally, if you don't have a skills level in that already, and it's a skill you don't have, but you want to try it anyway, unless I say otherwise, you're going to have a -3 to attempt that skill without any training.
Icepick knows his limits. He will continue to stand guard in the corridor.
I'm surprised Icepick doesn't have tracking.
I'm surprised you don't have tracking either. But if you ever get some IP, some general IP that you want to spend on tracking, I'll say that you pick up a magazine and you start learning. Or
Icepick failed land nav.
Go figure.
I'm gonna.
And that's hard. I only got a C.
Oh God. I'm gonna
Go ahead.
kind of try and coax Dog out in the corridor and say, "Let's get you looked at and let's get you some food."
All right. So getting him looked at would require a diagnosed illness check or diagnose check. You're welcome to try at a -3. You're not a vet. But you might also just be able to do first aid without diagnosing illness.
Yeah.
But you don't know how much damage he's had, or if he's lost a lot of blood or what at this point.
I'm gonna look at Felix and say, Felix, any idea if there's a vet anywhere?
Are you asking if I know where there's a vet?
I mean, somebody shot the dog.
I see that.
So,
let's see if I have a first aid kit. Hang on. I know that he does. But if he does, we will attempt first aid. All right. So when you went into the kitchen there, you want to roll an awareness notice check to see if you see anything there that could be useful for first aid?
Let's have a look. Awareness.
So basically, let's click on the skill, see if you find anything.
Yeah, I'm on the skill tab. I'm just looking around for it. Awareness.
If you,
Where's that?
Intelligence skills, and then alphabetically by that.
Ah, there we go. Modifier 0.
All right, so Felix doesn't have any first aid skills or equipment on him. It might be something you guys should carry. He thinks out loud. All right, so looking around, I would say Ice Pick does manage to find a towel, in one of the drawers. It looks like a cotton hand towel. Looks like it might work.
Let's see what that can do.
Well, putting some pressure on the wound would help, certainly. If you want to roll first aid, I don't even know if you have first aid as a skill. But if you don't,
it's 0.
You
can
put a minus
try it anyway.
3 for your modifier, -3. Right, not bad. So you managed to stop the bleeding by tying a kind of a loose knot around the dog's head with an handkerchief, the hand towel, whatever.
Better than what's before.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dog attempts to lick you as you're doing it.
Down, boy.
All right. So looks like you have a new best friend.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. Well, do you I don't know, Console's out there kind of gagging still. He's like, I can't go back in there. So he's standing out in front. Do you guys want to search around the place? What do you want to do?
Console, get back in here. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I think I think I think we can do. I think we don't. I don't think we really have time to like search the place in depth. I think that we should probably go and figure out where the people killed Otto went.
Okay. Well, the only footprints that you see lead out the back door.
Yeah, there were
where you came in.
Yeah, there were footprints the way we came in. I'm gonna turn and shout or console and say, console, we're leaving.
Oh, all right.
Just don't look right.
He attempts to come in with you guys. Just close that door in there, would you?
Yep, I will close the door.
So Felix leads the way. All right, so not really clear about what happened to the canister, but you got a new friend.
I mean, it's safe to. I mean, it's safe to assume the canister is in the hands of. It's safe to assume the canister or information leading to it is in the hands of whoever tortured them and took the hard drive.
Yeah, maybe. That's a good, probably the best assumption you could make.
Yeah. I keep forgetting the door to this place is down here. I always think that we come up the stairs.
I mean, there is a garage door to the south here, but you know that it's these garage doors aren't very functional.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll put you back out here on the outside of the building. And you guys are welcome to explore around here as much as you like. There's not really much traffic back here. The combat cab may take a few minutes.
Yeah.
Out here, the footsteps stop and they disappear into the dust.
Any sign of vehicle tracks? Might they have gotten to a vehicle?
Well, it's kind of a dirt spot out here, but then there's a pavement, and the pavement, doesn't show any tracks or oil or anything.
And the hard drive probably contains security footage, among other things. Oh, God.
Unfortunate. Any sign that the trail's gone cold? Any other signs? Maybe now's a good time to look around the environment, see if we can spot any details.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, the property is quite large. You could scout around the perimeter. You've only seen it at night on the other side. This is the first time that you've seen it in the daytime.
I mean, I'm assuming they came in this way. Maybe they didn't. I'll just do a quick walk around the property and see if I can see anything out of place.
All right. Make an awareness notice check. Which way do you go?
Kind of sort of this way.
All right, we'll move your character. Give yourself a awareness check. So you come around the corner there.
Oh. Okay, that's a
So
14.
basically, you can tell that there's an external garage here that you have not searched.
Oh, right. Um, is the door shut?
Yeah, it's locked.
Oh God. Um. Okay. Um. Do
Now, you're also welcome to make an awareness notice check, I expect, if you want. As you round the corner there, you see Jack's attempting to open the garage door there, but he's pulling on it and realizes it's locked.
I?
Looking for there, buddy. You looking for this? My little lockpick? Pull up my gun.
I speak. Can't shoot everything, but yes, go ahead.
So wait, Felix comes up behind you and says, "Hey, you want to use this? Might be a little quieter." He hands you a large caliber silencer that you can attach to an Armalite 44.
What is wrong with everyone? Why does everyone's first assumption when trying to pick a lock come down to let's shoot the lock off? God damn it.
Well, maybe they don't have lockpicking skills. I don't know.
Fine.
Console's out here petting the dog.
I'll move aside.
All right. So after attaching the silencer to your weapon,
I decides to look around for a weak point, perhaps a hinge or any kind of visible locking mechanism.
it's going to be a difficulty of 10 or higher to hit because it's point blank, and you get to add the full maximum damage. So in this case, it would be 25 points of damage, which is basically going to blow the lock off.
Sorry, what am I rolling?
A handgun. You just need a 10 or higher. It basically means don't fumble.
So, what's the modifier? No modifier.
No modifier. You need a 10 or higher. All right, you blow off the lock.
Okay.
See, told you. Lockpick.
All right, the door's splitting open slightly.
All
They seem to be rusted a bit, and you see what looks like a broken down boat on a car tow hitch. Of course, there's also some scuba gear in there with of dubious quality, and other equipment. Looks like there's a harpoon. You see also a few nets. Looks like crab pot nets.
Can I do an in-depth search of the boat?
Yeah. You crawl around the boat, and I guess you find some documents there showing ownership. The boat is owned by Otto. His last name's Freeman.
All right. Okay. Nothing. I take it we don't find the canister.
Pardon?
I take it we don't find the canister.
There's no canister in the little boat, and the boat does not appear to be seaworthy.
Well, it's a boat. Okay, then.
Not much use unless we're planning to take it somewhere. Is there any sign that the ne'er-do-wells might have taken a boat out of here?
The engine appears to be in pieces. There's like an outboard motor on the back end of the boat, and it seems to be half taken apart.
I feel like we're just looking at the late Otto's weekend project. nothing that might necessarily lead us to the location of the people we're after.
It doesn't look like it's gone in a while. There's cobwebs around here and stuff.
Well, at least we know my lockpick's still working. Let's do one last check around the area, see if there's any other clues to be found.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can make one more awareness notice check as you round about the corner there.
Oh.
All right. Well, you do see a couple. It looks like a boat around the corner there in the water, like the upside down canoe. It looks like just in the shallows there. And then on the other side, it looks like a boat that's actually sunk halfway out of the water.
Sorry, I'm looking for the button for awareness.
Yeah, you're welcome to roll awareness check if you want.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so you notice right away a couple of hiding spots. The upside down canoe might be hiding something underneath it, and even though that boat is mostly submerged, it looks like there is part of it that is above water. You could probably get underneath there and stow something away in there too.
Yeah.
But you'd probably have to get to it either by going back through the house again or wading through the water there, which doesn't look that safe.
I agree. Jax, go for it, buddy.
He'll stand guard just in case.
I'll watch for intruders.
The water has that special little grime to it, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm not getting I'm not getting turbo salmonella from that water.
Oh, come on, Jax. Everyone's got to pull their weight. I open the door.
God.
You help get you wade into the water. It's
the canoe is much closer. You could probably turn the canoe over. It's mostly on dry land.
I'm gonna can I try to spot if there's like a door that goes that leads to like into the main building?
I couldn't quite catch that. Try again one more time.
Sorry, can I try to spot if there's a door that leads into the main building?
You just see the windows from the kitchen area.
All right, but
it does look like the house is on some stilts.
Yeah, okay.
Or at least the front porch area.
Okay. I'm gonna reach for the canoe.
All right. As you reach for the canoe, if you want to try to roll over by yourself, it'll be a strength feat of a difficulty 10. An easy to do job, but if you don't have strength feat as a skill, you might pull your back out. Roll at a -3 if you don't have strength feat as a skill.
Oh God. Okay.
You got this, Jax. We're all rooting for you. Icepick is standing conspicuously a distance away.
I'm not helping. You're giving that kind of vibe.
I just glare. I glare at Icepick before turning around to the canoe.
Jax is still searching the garage. I mean, not Jax, but Felix.
13. Okay.
All right, so you managed to pull the canoe over, revealing a couple of oars underneath it.
Oars? Like metal ore?
Yeah, like for paddling.
Oh.
Iron
ore.
No, like chunks of iron.
That's what Icepick's mind went to.
Is there gold under there? What the fuck?
There's gold up in there.
Did you find gold?
Oh God.
See, Jax, I told you it was a good idea. Great job.
Jokes on,
it's just wooden
jokes on,
oars.
jokes on me. The oars are actually tipped with gold.
Really tinfoil.
So I mean, but you could actually use the canoe if you wanted to get a little closer.
Is it a?
And if the canoe flipped over, if you wanted to hop in there, you could use the oars to push off.
Is it a 1-seater or a 2-seater?
It's a 2-seater. You can both get in there.
All right.
Man,
All right.
I gotta get my feet wet.
All right. Let's get in here.
All right. So you flip
Icepick begrudgingly gets in.
and you both take a paddle and you paddle your way over. Where you go? We'll give you a little. I'll draw you a little boat. How about that?
I could swear there's a swimming check.
All right, so you're not swimming, but you're doing something athletic. So we'll use your athletics check. See if you can pilot this boat.
Yeah.
All right, so you managed to. Both of you have to roll athletics if you're both, because otherwise one of you could be fighting against the other one.
I'm just rowing the canoe in a circle.
Oh, look
All right. All right, good. So you both managed to push it forward. All right, not bad.
All right. Let's have a look at this boat then.
All right, so you can just about reach it. I'll give you one more athletics check to see if you can grab hold of it as you go by. Not bad. Right on. So you grab hold of it, and you make search of it. Go ahead and roll a awareness notice check.
Oh, did I split on either of his rolls?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You both managed to grab hold of it. So yeah, you don't go off into the bay. You manage to land there.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking for
searching the boat produces nothing.
I'm just thinking for IP.
You see that it is empty and may have actually been a home for some squirrels or raccoons. You're not sure.
Glad the dog isn't here on this raft.
Is there really? There's no stash here.
There's some animal feces.
Oh, God.
It smells pretty bad.
All right, so that was a giant waste of time.
However, you do see something just below the surface, a little bit closer to the corner of the.
Wait, what's that? Under the surface.
Icepick says, not it.
I look at Icepick and begrudgingly say, all right, fine, I'll
I'm going
get
to take
it.
another athletics check. Both of you have to get above a 15 in order to maneuver yourself close enough to reach it.
All
right. Not bad. Icepick is good. All right, so you guys both managed to maneuver the boat as a team. Good job. A little bit closer.
And then I will.
As you reach out towards it, you can just about reach it. Go ahead and roll one more athletics check. Anything over 15, you will reach it. All right, Icepick reaches it first. Okay, so reaching into there, you both managed to haul it out. It is the canister.
Oh,
so they just took it here and dumped it into the water. That's.
I don't think so. I think this was Otto's hiding place.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Right, because they trashed the place, couldn't find what they wanted, tortured him to death for it, and
Yeah, basically. Right. Let's get this back. And by the way, whatever you do, don't open the canister.
Yeah, it had biohazard symbols emblazoned. So,
Ice Pick wasn't thinking of doing it before, but he certainly is now.
Oh God!
It's just intrusive thoughts. It's just intrusive thoughts.
All right. Give yourselves. Well, you have the option. You can either climb out of the canoe onto the deck there, or you can try to paddle your way back to where you began.
Well, if we get out here, we're passing through the same building that we found Otto's body in, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you rest assured, any security cameras have been disabled because the hard drive is no longer connected.
Yeah.
Downside to going through the building, I'd rather not paddle all the way back.
Right.
You coward.
Well,
Oh.
Take an athletics check to pull yourself out of the canoe onto the deck.
Oh, this
Splash.
This is the bit where Jax fumbles and lets his head
Falls into
open.
the ocean. Yeah.
Smarter, not harder, Jax. Come on.
All right, so you both managed to pull yourselves out without getting wet, and you managed to also pull up the canister without dropping it. So good job.
Oh God. Okay, that's a concern. Wait.
Well,
wait.
As far as you know, you tossed it into the ocean.
Wait, how big is this canister?
It looks like a I guess as big as like maybe a 5-gallon propane tank.
Oh.
And weighs about as much too. Yeah, it's about 15 pounds.
So it's not like. So
it's under pressure.
Yeah. So it's not something that I can hold in my hand.
No.
Okay.
But it's not that big. It could hide under 3 feet of water easy, which is basically what it was doing.
I'm gonna call for a combat cab as we're making our way through the building.
Okay. So combat cab is roll a luck plus 1d10. Sorry, before you get a chance to tell me what you were gonna do. I'm gonna have him roll a luck plus 1d10 to see if he can even get in touch with combat cab. 12 or higher, luck plus 1d10.
Is the signal out here bad?
Yeah, it's bad.
God damn it.
No? Oh, okay. So you got an 8. Unfortunately, you don't have enough signals out here.
Fuck. All right. I guess we're.
Tell me what you were gonna do. As you guys haul this thing up.
Oh, sorry. Crick.
Pull my revolver out and put 2 shots into the boat. Try to sink it, just to throw up some chaff. If anyone's still around here looking for traces of what we've done.
Okay.
All right. Did you just want to shoot that? Or was that done for a reason?
Look, what may seem like a flimsy tactical reason disguised as an excuse to shoot things is actually well thought out and strategic, as is Ice Pick's right to do.
I see.
I mean, he just shot a hole in it and starts to sink. I mean, it is a silenced weapon. If not, what are you going to complain about?
I mean, yeah, but it can still be heard,
All right. Well, it sinks. It disappears from view.
I'm gonna rejoin console and dog and say, we got the canister.
And they'll never know how we got
it. Yes. I'm gonna pet the dog and shout for Felix. Felix, come on, we got it.
Let's check on the dog's condition. Doing any better, boy?
He seems to be wagging his tail. He does want to lick a lot.
All right, so we've got. I guess we need to do some walking to get into an area where there's better signal.
I don't know if that looks like a biohazard symbol, but
Good enough.
Icepick thinks it's biohazard in Spanish. My Spanish ship's saying that.
Hey, Felix, get out of here.
Alright, so Felix comes and joins you, finally. Not sure what he was doing in there, even.
He was probably shooting off the spear gun.
You guys still don't have a ride. You're just kind of hanging out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the console and say, can you call for a combat cab?
I'll try. Don't have much signal out here.
Yeah.
Yep, got nothing.
Well, guess we're walking a bit.
All right, who's gonna carry the canister? It's probably easily carried by 2 people. More difficult with just one.
Icepick suggests that the other 2 who didn't help out getting the canister should be responsible for carrying it.
All right then. The dog thinks that there's food in it.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't let the canister, for God's sake.
All right, so they carry it. All right, so this is the. Oh wait, no, this way. You guys aren't quite sure how you got in here.
How did we get here?
You took a combat cab.
Yeah, we did combat cab. I can't remember which way it came in.
All right, well, this looks like the way. You guys can make a streetwise check if you want.
Yep. Okay, that's.
Yep, this looks like the right way.
All right.
All right, so you guys walk through the East Marina until you reach the East Marina. And you guys can roll 1d10. See if you run into any locals.
Oh, fuck.
As you enter the East Marina.
The 2.
All right. Let's see what you run into the East Marine.
Sorry, lads. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Oh, you're welcome.
Step away for a sec.
Actually, you're not in the East Marina. My bad. You're in the Charter Hill neighborhood, I should say.
Oh, right.
put you down here in the bottom right. All right, so there are some warehouses just to your right.
Yeah.
And left, apparently. Just to the right is the Hydro Subsidium. This company got its start with the release of an affordable and efficient fluid breathing system. So they have some underwater technologies here. The Hydro Subsidium could be called a major corporation and probably should be ranked among the giants like Arasaka and Zetatech, but they prefer to keep a low profile. Anyway, while the outsides of the Hydro Subsidium look like a simple warehouse, only what possibly some of your wildest imagination would you know what's going on in there. You can barely see in the main lobby that there seems to be some kind of 3D hologram map being displayed in the lobby there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty wild in there. But then just right next to it is also the Hacienda Hotel, the casino. That's this big block here.
All right.
So you're almost there. And you spot a fixer that you know of, and apparently someone who you owe money to. He seems to be hanging out there.
We owe money to him?
Yeah, you owe money to him.
Who's the... is it Charlie?
It's Charlie.
Oh, God.
Charlie approaches you and says, "Hey guys, what are you trying to do? Skipping town without paying me? What's up?"
What do you mean? What are we trying to do?
What do you got there? He points at your canister.
It's a dog.
It's for... I'm sorry, Charlie. This canister is not for sale.
All right, well, give me what you owe me.
Yeah, fine. How much do I owe you? 200?
About that.
All right, so you pay him 200, Eddie.
Tell you what.
All right, pleasure doing business with you.
Tell you what, Charlie. I'll give you 250 for the emotional distress I caused you.
Say what? He wasn't paying attention.
I'll give you 250 for the emotional distress I've caused you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't like having to come and track you down like this.
It wasn't my intention.
Wasn't your intent? I see.
And for fuck's sake, stay away from the maelstrom and the orphans, because the orphans sound like they're becoming unhinged.
The orphans have become unhinged? I don't know, man.
Charlie, they have rocket launchers.
Look, that was an isolated incident. I think you're out of touch. You've been away from the combat zone for a while, and you've been listening to too many rumors.
Yeah, maybe.
I just mind your own beeswax. Pay your bills.
Yep, of course.
And he walks away, disappearing into the night. Or actually, it's broad daylight, whatever.
Ice pictures him silent up to now. It's like, God, it pipes up like, dude, what the fuck? Why'd you tip your debtor? Just...
I mean,
I hate tipping culture.
All right, guys you rolled a 9, Jax. Okay, so while you guys are figuring that out,
what do you mean while we're figuring that out? There's more?
Well, you do spot somebody walking into the Hacienda. They just got out of a really nice limo just down the block there. I don't know how long this block is, but I bet it's probably about a couple hundred yards maybe.
Do I recognize them?
I mean, you probably would arrive on there as the limo's leaving. You've got some luggage and stuff.
Oh, right. You see.
You might know of her. You guys can all roll a 1d10 to see if you notice who this person is. Their reputation is at least a 5. So okay, you got a 5. So you recognize this person. It's Isabel Vargas, one of the last truly romantic Spanish ladies. She is famous for her charm, her wit, and her beauty. She's never had any cosmetic surgery, so she's like a perfect 10, like a natural 10.
Wow.
And she's kind and compassionate, and is known for giving aid to people if she believes that it's necessary. And she, I think, is probably one of the owners of the hacienda.
Oh wow.
Icepick kind of rolls his shoulders and like glances at his comrades. Says like, "Gentlemen, I think it's time for me to test out that Spanish chip." It's a ghastly sight. It's not charming at all, but like he doesn't seem to notice that.
That's right, because your empathy's a 3.
Low empathy, high confidence.
Yeah, right.
He's gonna go up and try to strike up conversation, and
okay, but she's still about a quarter of a mile away.
he just starts like dead sprinting.
I think he's gonna reach her and get absolutely clotheslined by her fucking security.
I know.
You're probably right. It's a fleeting fancy.
So you I don't remember. I didn't have you roll this before, but you're also going to roll another 1d10 to note if you're aware of who's the head of security here at the hacienda. No,
God.
Yeah, you both are clueless.
Oh God.
I think we may have talked about it last time a little bit, but yeah, you guys. I think you just left the hacienda, and if you recall, you might want to fill them in a little bit how you had to negotiate with the security there to bring in weapons. Felix had to check in his FNRAL.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let you with anything higher than a pistol, and you had to hide those pretty well.
So the hacienda does not. The hacienda does not like guns. The head of security.
Yakov is staying at the penthouse at the hacienda, by the way, and that's where.
Yes. So we're gonna. So we're gonna go into the hacienda, and I'm gonna say this is the place where the Russian is staying that sent us to get the canister, and we're gonna go up to the penthouse.
All right. Well, making your way up to the penthouse. I'm gonna have you guys roll one more d10. You guys decide amongst you which it's gonna be.
I'll roll.
Oh, okay, I already did.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's pretty much like I guess what is it, like a Sunday afternoon? There's a lot of traffic, but it's pretty steady traffic. There's not a whole lot going on the streets. So there's really nothing that stands in the way of you getting into the hacienda except for security. So you make your way to the hacienda lobby. Now, the hacienda, if you're not aware, is probably one of the most famous, should we say, it's one of the most famous casinos in the world, and it's an international location. probably even, I guess, especially for Japanese folks, because it caters to the Japanese. Arasaka Corporation here in Night City has a pretty strong presence, and so a lot of Japanese international travelers come here rather than Vegas or San Francisco, for that matter. So as you can tell, there's a lot of Japanese folks manning the front desk here, so a lot of them speak Japanese. In fact, yeah, they all speak. And the Arasaka security is here. They also need to reinforce. And you might not. He's not down here, of course, at the front gate, but some people do know that the head of security here is also well known among the, I guess, solo scene. But you guys aren't that high on the totem pole. So you probably haven't known.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to see what is your combat sense. I think I forgot to put in your combat sense. So you might have to change for your character ice pick. Okay, you need to look them up real quick. Because I don't think I remember putting anything down. Ice picks combat sense.
I'm seeing a 6 on it.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're basically your reputation is a 3, and this is a 5. But you still don't know who he is.
Yeah.
You do recognize, one of your medics, your friend medics, who's here in the lobby here playing video games.
Where is Icepick?
Icepick's right down here. Right.
Got it.
Okay. He's very thin. He's very small.
This place is huge. I'm looking up at like the architecture. Oh wait, no, it seems weirdly smaller now.
All right, so you guys wander in with this biohazard container. But you already have a room, so basically you just have to get up and get by security.
Are we just like kind of tucking it under? No, 2 people are carrying it. So.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to conceal. Yeah.
I'm kind of like furtively whispering to Jax. Should I make a distraction? There's got to be a better way to do this. And we can't just hang out here in the lobby forever.
No.
People are starting to look at us funny.
Yeah. I got this. And I go up to one of the security and I tap him on the shoulder and I say, "Excuse me."
Yes. How can I help you? I remember you guys. You were here before.
Yeah. What's the procedure for getting registered weapons back?
Well, you can just surrender them here, and we will give them back to you if you have a serial number that matches what that we have in our inventory.
But would I come up to one of you guys, or would I ask at the front desk, or what's happening?
Generally, the front desk. Yeah, you just ask the front desk. They can bring you your weapons that are in storage.
Yep. And in in the event of how can I put this? Say an altercation happens. Unarmed, non-lethal. What what happens then? I presume both parties are ejected from the casino. Yes.
Well, if there's a criminal investigation, then you will be detained by law enforcement, and you can contact your attorney. You get one phone call, I believe.
Yes, but what? Yes, but what do you guys do? Do you come and hold us for police, or do you kick us out of the casino?
Well, if you I guess if you pose a security risk to the establishment or guests, then you will be handled. And yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna subtly wait
until you no longer pose a threat. Let's say.
Okay, that's cool. So how do you like it? How do you like working here? And I
It's great.
Subtly.
Do you have any weapons you'd like to announce and surrender, sir?
Nothing.
He kind of looks you up and down. He kind of sizes you up a bit.
Nothing that you've not already taken.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
You don't. Okay, well, let's have a look. This robot lumbers towards you.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Assume the position.
As I'm assuming the position, I kind of subtly wave the guys forward.
Icepick's like whispering, like, hey, guys, that's a signal. Let's go.
This guy checks you out. He says, "Hold on. What do you guys got there? What's this thing that says biohazard?"
I start with him. I kind of get in front of him, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, I was just listening to my buddy over there. He said, I'm afraid I'm gonna want to surrender my gun," and I kind of like pull out my gun, like.
Whoa, hey, do that slowly.
Not observing trigger safety at all.
Slowly.
Like finger on the trigger, it's kind of
listen.
Around.
Put it down. He draws his weapon and points it at you.
I'm like, whoa, and I'm kind of like side-eyeing the other guys, like saying, like, hey, just get on with it. And I'm like making.
All right, you guys, let's see your weapons. Come on, put them on the ground.
I'm kind of standing away from these guys, trying to distance myself from them. Like, I'm not. And I'm also just like, almost like kind of like fumbling with the gun, like putting the silencer off and on again. Like, do you want both of them, or just one of them?
Step away from the weapons, put them on the floor, and step away.
I put the silencer on the floor, and I'm kind of like spinning the gun around my finger, and I'm like kind of also motioning it, kind of like giving those side, like, guys, just
get on the floor, sir. Hands above your head. Come on.
I decide okay. I put the gun on the floor, and then I put my hands above my head.
All right, just stay there for a second. Step away from the weapon. Yeah.
I'm stepping away, like in this direction, trying to like pull their gaze over and.
All right. Did you get all the weapons from this robot?
I'm kind of like flexing my arm, saying like, "You didn't get these. These are lethal weapons." And I'm also kind of like.
All right, step away from the robot, sir.
Side-eye to guys, like, guys, get a container. Go move.
This guy's already said, like, you know what? This is we need to assess this. What's going on here?
Damn it.
Sir, you should be aware that's for the penthouse.
It's for the penthouse?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to call up. Hey, you guys, there's something down here.
Sir,
for you.
could you maybe stop this robot? It's getting a little handsy.
Did you have any weapons?
No.
Okay. So he stops fondling and he starts fondling ice pick and split.
Oh man.
Assume the position, sir. Arms at your side. Yeah.
I'm still trying to just draw attention to myself and get all the security guys' eyes on me. Just like, joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
This guy is intent on dealing with the situation with the biohazard container.
It's not working, is it?
But it's okay. These guys are well trained. They know what's up. So any other weapons that you have, unless you want to try to hide them, you have to roll a high evade. Higher than a 15.
Okay. Rack my brains. I don't think I have any other weapons on.
So you just have the submachine. Okay, so they check them in. Thankfully, they're both registered to you, so you can get those back. Meanwhile, they disarm your friends as well. And this biohazard container thing somehow is allowed up.
Wait, all of that was for nothing? I just got fingered by a robot for no reason.
They just take your weapons.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I was kind of into it.
So you guys managed to make your way to the elevator and head on up to the penthouse.
Also, I am just gonna flag for timer. I probably have to drop it about 10 minutes.
That's fine. So you guys bring the canister to what's his name again? Yakov. And Yakov lets you guys hang out, be a part of his crew. And in the meantime, things are cool. You guys are hanging out in the penthouse. But things are a little tense because you can tell that Yakov is a bit of a player and he plays games with people.
I'm gonna say to Yakov, 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 we might have, you guys might have a problem because whatever that canister was, there was at least one other party looking for it.
One other party?
Apparently, they when we got there, the guy was dead, and his hard drive was taken.
Aha.
Although they didn't find the canister, so that's good at least. But I presume someone was looking for the canister as well.
You guys didn't bring it up. The hotel security took possession of it, and Yakov mentions that he knows a graduate student in the chemistry department of the local university who will be able to analyze the container's contents and will send a container via messenger. Yakov is actually a pretty cool host. He's very smooth, but a master manipulator. He dresses in extravagant, russified Creole Max style with tight riding pants, boots, tied dyed and braided hair. He's got ruffles, brocade jackets, and any attractive females in the party will gain his particular attention. And he's constantly throwing the party. So, he offers you guys drinks and somebody, I think that guy who you probably know, that medic who works at the Forlorn Hope.
Oh,
What's
God.
his name?
Oh, God.
Sundance has been plying the pretty girls with drugs. He seems to have an endless supply. In the meantime, Yakov has been working on an elaborate plan to financially embarrass an enemy of his. You guys overhear him talking about another local third man named Vasily Savchenko. Yakov explains that he and Vasily have been at war with each other in the past, though at present their conflict is not overtly violent. Yakov hopes to weaken Vasily and strengthen himself without actually attacking him openly. And so Vasily is principal owner of the Odessa Casino in Palm Beach, Florida, so in a different state over on the other side of the country, the profits of which offered Vasily a considerable advantage in any future conflict. But Yakov knows that Vasily is cash poor at the moment, having just made large investments in a hotel in that same area. So Yakov plans to break his rival as he comes over to check out this local establishment who's going to be in town here in Night City, and he wants to try to get Vasily into debt by playing with him here in this casino. So he's invited Vasily to come here, and he hopes to get Vasily into deep debt in exchange that he can leverage maybe a piece of his new casino that he has in Palm Beach.
That's cool.
He wants you guys to help him because you guys have a net runner. You guys can try to game the system so that way you end up winning and he loses. The scam runs like this. Casino game nowadays are almost all computer directed. So he wants to create a miniature cyber implant that will ruin standard games by counting cards, basically judging small biases in a roulette wheel, or maybe cards, blackjack maybe, or allowing someone to throw a perfect natural 7 on every roll of the dice. In order to play, one of you guys must put a personal data cube and into a table and then log on and enter your handle. Then that data is loaded into the casino gambling computer, which handles all bets, rolls, and antes. So here's where it gets complex. So there are 2 identical computers in the Hacienda Hotel or the casino, and the first operates reservations and booking, hotel security, hotel and restaurant business, and the second computer operates the games. It's in a sealed room off the main casino. This computer is impossible to hack over the phone lines because the computer it's not connected to the phones. It's on a closed system. So you're gonna have to hack into it directly. On the other hand, though, this computer can phone out, oddly, but it can't phone. It doesn't receive any calls. 2 things have to happen for the plan to work. First, someone or a lot of someone's will have to go to the tables, lay out a stake, and log on with certain specified handles. Meanwhile, someone else will have to gain physical access to the computer room, which we're thinking would be console, and then reprogram the computers using a special intruder program. There might be a SysOp on duty, which you might have to physically overcome. So maybe a team would help him to do that. Anyway, the intruder program, he could write one, recognizes a certain specific gambling handle, and then could allow these handles to win over the other player, basically. So without the intruder program, a character will win maybe a third of the time, break even 10% of the time, lose the rest of the time. With the intruder program, then the chances might change significantly. So you win 60% of the time, break even 10, and lose only a third of the time.
Yeah.
For instance, so you could definitely manipulate things, how you want it to go, especially on the roulette wheel, which might also help with the cards. Maybe you can help you count cards so you know which to play, so you get that bonus. Anyway, this particular intruder program is developed by one of the best mercenary programmers. So we already have it written. He doesn't have to make a programmer skill. You just have to insert the program into the mainframe. You can't make the run by himself because he's not here. But anyway, your netrunner will have to do the honors. So you can either go in with an intruder team and load the program manually, or you can get one of the inside team members to get control of the casino, and then use that person to get the computer to phone out to her to console's deck and then load the program from a distance that way. So either way would probably work. Either you get you manipulate the CySop who's on duty, or you overcome him physically. You do it stealthily and break him. Anyway, I can give you a map of the casino. The casino cannot know that you're doing this, nor can the security of the casino. They are not involved, and so you have to do that without them detecting you. Also, you have a budget of 10,000 Eddie to purchase any kind of anti-ice software your netrunner may need. So yeah, and I'll have to provide the PIN number, so you have to get permission to spend it.
All right.
That, if you want to use some of that seed money, I'll help you out.
What's
Plus, I'll give you that seed money will be yours upon completion of the job. So you can get an advance ahead of time. Then that's what you'll be paid.
all right? Sounds good. Any idea when this is taking place?
This week.
This week, okay.
Yeah, in 7 days. So we'll
Is there a hard deadline?
yeah, he's only going to be in town for a couple of days.
I see.
So you basically get 2 nights at the most to make it happen.
Ah. Okay.
The CySops, I think they change shift every few hours. But yeah, you can figure out who's on shift and then maybe work that to your advantage.
Looks like we got our work cut out for us.
Interesting.
Any questions?
Okay.
You guys you just need this. He hands you 2 chips, one with the software and another one with the 10,000 eddies on there, but you don't have the PIN number for it. So I'll give you a PIN. You can change the PIN number.
Oh yeah. Do you? No, I'm not a netrunner. Do you have any idea, any recommendations in terms of where we could get anti-ice programs?
Well, you could ask your netrunner. I suppose you would probably know.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here and leave you guys to ponder how best to spend some of that 10,000 eddies ahead.
Yeah.
If you need to. And when we play again, maybe even ahead of time, you can let console know that he can go and purchase some software as soon as he knows.
Yes, I'll do that.
So yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Well,
good time to stop. Actually, I'm just about to have to take off, but this was fun. Thanks for inducting me and
Yes.
showing me the ropes.
Yes.
This is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions? about the game? I know we didn't really get a chance to do much combat, but lucky you, right?
Oh, hey, the ice pick doesn't like getting shot. Yeah, he'll do it if he has to, but
I mean, combat can be. Combat is one of the easiest ways to lose your character.
ice pick likes to shoot. Ice pick doesn't like getting shot.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, you guys were lucky that you weren't that far away from the casino.
I was quite surprised that we were. I was quite surprised that we were as close as we were to the casino.
Yeah, probably just a quarter of a mile off, but just enough in like a shadow to where it's probably maybe a quarter of a mile, maybe a half a mile away, because I guess another quarter of a mile across the neighborhood that he's from, or not.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Carter Hill